So we are set now for the second round. Game number 1 will feature Ruben, the 1 seed, Steve, the 7 seed, and Tegan, the 12 seed. We'll get started with Ruben in his first throw.
Ruben definitely impressed in the first round.
And nice solid ping
Starts
on
off
his first
good.
throw. That almost
Well.
went over on the small side of the roof, but he makes the catch.
Now, if it goes over on the small side of the roof, it is still an over.
So he got 6 there in his first throw. Steve just
Gentle
missed the
lob
ping
up there, and no effort to get the catch. Probably would have been futile anyway. 0 points.
Here's Tegan, who has already established herself as the women's champion for this year's U.S. Open. Gets a 0. Ruben with a 6-point lead here after the first round. Nothing.
And
Just
Ruben is
misses.
trying to break a string of consecutive second place finishes here. I want to say he's on his second or third tournament in a row, finishing second.
Steve with a flick of the wrist in the 6.
Ruben did take a break away from a couple of tournaments. He hasn't been here in a little bit, so I'm wondering if the break is going to help or hurt.
Almost in a round. Did that hit the
Gets the
backside for the
backside.
ping?
I
Ping.
believe it did hit the backside for ping.
So close to an around. I've seen that happen so many times today.
Well, interesting note, this is Ruben's first tournament as a father.
Is it?
His a baby daughter, Elena, was born.
Eliana.
Eliana? Nah. I never liked Ruben anyway. Born a couple months ago. So,
Well,
got
good for
some extra motivation for him.
He claims to be busy.
Win this one for the new baby.
Yeah.
A little bit of a slow start in this round.
Yeah. It's real exciting. Nothing for
Usually
Ruben.
is after-
And still a slow start.
Usually
that
is
goes
after
into the neighbor's yard.
after the lunch break. Got those burgers and hot dogs are settling down and
Yep.
taking a while to warm
Ping.
up.
Steve,
And a
with
catch.
Steve
flick
gets
of
a
the wrist.
king and a catch.
He is the leader right now at 18. That we know can change in a hurry, though.
Tegan steps up. Good throw, but not quite long enough.
All right. 4 throws in. Tegan and Ruben are tied with 7. Steve is 18.
Solid
Nice.
ping
Back in the game.
and catch. How about this sun in this announcer's booth? It's
Yeah,
hot.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
fantastic.
thought it was just me, but apparently not.
I didn't realize you were already having hot flashes at your old age.
Yeah, well, I am.
I was talking to Rob there.
Oh,
My
Rob-
entire life is a hot flash. That's what happens when you're as hot as I am.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Rob's older than me, too.
I look good.
Here's Ruben's throw. Another ping. And another catch. He's got 19. Now, the 4 winners of each of these games will move on. And so will 2 wild cards. Steve has 20.
And how many games do
Close
we have
game
here
and
in the
low
second round,
score.
Travis?
Tegan, good
4.
throw.
Okay.
Oh, doesn't quite get it. Misses the catch as well. Stays
That's why
at
you said
7.
the 4 winners of the second round
Yes,
games.
that
Yeah,
actually
okay.
is indeed why.
All right. I'm catching up eventually here.
Ruben with 25.
Everybody's a winner. Dano, didn't you know that?
Except for maybe you, Rob.
And ping.
And
catch.
he recaptures the lead again. He's got 26.
We got ourselves a nice little game here. See if team can get herself back into it. Looking good, just
Yeah.
short of the pole, though.
Just a bit short, though.
Need a little more arc on that throw.
Ruben with the ping. Interesting little side spin there he got there. Steve got the
Gets the
top
ping.
there with the ping and the catch. Just going back and forth and back
Yeah.
and forth.
It's gonna be could go down the wire here.
Setting the wild card bar very high here
Nice
early
throw.
on.
And our tent is just about to get blown over.
It is a little bit windy. 2 throws left.
See how
Here's
that
Ruben.
affects things. Affects Ruben.
Gets the
Nice
catch.
though.
Ties
Door
up the
is
score.
open.
Another
Now
ping
there's
that
a
bounced
ping.
off the side. Steve with the catch. He's got 38.
Oh,
Just a bit
Just
short.
missed it.
saves the car though.
Thank you.
It's a 0 instead of a -1.
So coming up into the final throw here, we got Ruben at 32, Steve at 38, Tegan looks like she's going to be out of the game here at 8.
She'll still be the wild card leader.
That's true.
Good ping. And a catch for Ruben.
So Steve and Ruben are tied. Steve can win it. He just needs 1 point here. Just short of the ping. He needs the catch. Makes it for the win. So Steve wins it. He's got 39. Ruben with 38 is the wild card.
I like how he went for that throw, too, even though he had it clinched up.
Nice catch to finish it off. Tegan finishes with 9. So Steve wins it with 39. Ruben at 38 and Tegan at 9. Beth Willis is standing by now with the winner of the second round game number 1. Actually, I'm sorry, she's with the second place finisher of this, Ruben. Beth?
Thanks, Travis. We got Ruben Shug here. He's finished second in, 3 tournaments, and really always puts up an impressive score, just like you did today, just 1 point away from advancing. How are you feeling about your wild card potential?
I feel like we'll get there, but yes, as you mentioned, I seem to always come up a little bit short, but second place isn't too bad, right?
Not at all. Trust me. So what's your mental strategy for the next round?
I'm going to go ahead and just try and win it.
All right. Excellent words. Back to you in the booth.
We are set now for the second round, game number 2. Casey, then Dano, and then Buddy. Casey will go first.
And the interesting thing here is these 3 players represent 13 of the 24 Roofball championships ever.
Wow.
And all these guys have won at least 1 U.S. Open. This is the first time that's ever happened.
Wow. This is definitely a stack competition right now.
This is also an all flip-flop matchup.
Yeah, that debate has been going on for a while, flip-flops or no. And I've always gone with sneakers, but I've never won a championship, so...
Good slide. That's a 6 for Dan.
Yeah, he almost just took the first 7 layers of skin off his foot.
Nothing.
I was talking to Buddy before the game. He is not confident at all in his abilities to advance here.
Well, nobody's confident in his abilities to advance.
But he always seems to advance.
You'd think coming off a championship, he'd have a little more confidence. Won the RFA Cup earlier this year.
I mean, how much confidence can you have in someone named Buddy?
Point taken. Oh, the ping actually prevented the around, I think, there.
And Buddy...
Oh! I don't think it hit the pole.
I don't think so either.
Gets a point. I think that siding is bouncier than the old stuff. That was a backside ping.
That did hit the backside, that was.
We've seen a lot of times it goes around, hits the top of the siding, you know, where it would usually be an around, just pops right back on the other side.
There's not as much give. There's a little more bounce to it.
Yep.
I think after all the poundings that that old siding probably had, a nice little dead spot there.
It was 30 years old, that old siding, too.
Wow.
Is it going to creep around?
No. Almost crept over.
Now, aren't you supposed to change your roof siding every 5 years, or at least have it looked at every 5 years?
The roof we usually do. The siding this is the first time.
Oh,
that's
that was an
significant over.
Over.
With a wild card score.
Over.
With a wild card score as high as Ruben's. That is not something you want to do.
No.
Well, but that's also, there are 2 wild cards that advance.
Sure, true. A lot of power left in the remaining games.
Ruben just kind of wrecked it for everybody else.
Still left to play.
Solid ping for Casey.
Something about, ever since the RFA Cup earlier this year, Casey has been dialed in.
He's got a 10-point lead right now as Dano is back after the walk of shame.
Jog.
Oh, fine. The jog of shame.
The meander of shame.
I say that every Sunday morning. Nothing there.
Here's the thing about an over. Because you end up, when you get back from the walk of shame, you're about ready to throw, you really can throw off your rhythm, and we'll see how quickly Dano can recover from that.
Oh, here's something else about the walk of shame. You know, the faster you do it, the shorter it is.
True.
So, want to make it the sprint of shame.
But then the more energy you expend.
Sprint.
Right. Casey has had a mark in all but 1 inning so far.
That was a mark hitting at least a ping.
A pinger and around, yeah.
Oh.
Did it hit?
I don't think it even hit.
I don't think it hit anything,
That's just the
amazingly
point.
enough.
That was so
Another
close
really,
to
really
11,
good
and he only
one.
gets a point out of it. That
Oh,
didn't hit
same
either.
thing.
Well, at least Buddy used appropriate language that time.
Yeah. But he's the all-time king of rounds. He almost had another one there.
Nice catch
Makes
there.
the catch, gets the point.
Keeping that solid lead.
Casey's
Here's
at
Dano.
30. Dano with the 7th throw here. He's at 15. And
Nice ping
makes
for
it up
him.
to 21.
Daniel has to know that he's got to pick it up if he wants to get in a good spot for wild card here.
Well, the game's not over yet, though. A ping.
Oh.
Buddy needed the
Lucky
ping.
ping and a catch.
Everybody with 3 throws left. Casey 30, Dan 21, Buddy 15.
Well, unless they both catch Ruben, one of these guys is going to be eliminated right here.
No, because there's still 2 wild cards. He's the first wild card.
I'm saying one of these two guys.
Oh, one of these two.
guys.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Well,
Casey's
excuse
down
me.
there.
Ping and a catch on that for 36.
Excuse me, Mr. Perfect.
Dano cannot close the door on Buddy. Buddy's still right there.
Uh-oh. Ping.
Oh,
man.
How did that not go around?
Buddy,
We got a heck of a
1 point
dogfight
shy.
down there for that number 2 spot in this game.
Nice job by
Save
Casey
the
to
car.
save the point there.
Stays at 36. Dano up for his 9th throw of this game.
2 more throws.
Got
That's
the
a
ping.
20.
And that's a
8.
catch.
Now Buddy really needs a ping here. Did he call his shot?
Nope.
Nope,
Nope,
but
he
he did
got
get a
the
ping.
ping.
No. Gets the catch.
We got a dramatic 10th inning set up here. First, Casey needs to try to close the door on the win.
Well, Casey's pretty much got it unless he throws it over.
We're on around from the other two. There's the ping.
And the catch finishes with 42.
And barring a 15, he's going to be the winner.
Dano needs this for a good wild card score.
Uh-oh.
He got
He
it.
got the
Ping.
ping. He needs to get the catch. No,
doesn't. He gets
that
a
still
car.
leaves Buddy
Buddy-
open. That was 4.
Buddy's only down 5 now. A ping and a catch, and Dano would be eliminated. Buddy has
No,
to
just
ping.
a you're
Yep.
right. You're right.
Buddy
A ping
has
would
to
force
ping
a throw
or an
off.
around here. He has to ping or around, or he'll be out.
A potential throw off.
Right.
Ping.
He got the
Gets the
backside ping for the win.
Misses
Oh,
it!
my
My
goodness. We're going to have
goodness.
a throw up maybe later on.
Unbelievable. What a way to finish that.
Nice.
Casey
Wow.
moves on with 42. Dan and Buddy at 32 apiece. But now the wild card spot has been set at 32.
The low numbers at 32.
If anybody does not win and gets to 33, they will eliminate both Dano and Buddy.
Yep.
So Beth Willis is standing by.
All right, thanks, Travis. I am here with the man, the myth, the legend, Casey Campbell. Casey, you've just defeated 2 U.S. Open title holders in this past round. How you feeling?
Pretty good, but really, this round doesn't mean much because it's when the next round happens that I usually choke. So I'm really just kind of hoping to keep it going and to not suck ass next time.
Well, we are hoping for that as well. Words from our former and perhaps future champion, Casey Campbell. Back to you in the booth.
All right, a little rejiggering of the set over here because we got Rob Saliski, Derek Weber, and Travis Summers playing this next one, and Rob's going to start it off for us. First throw of the game is a ping. And a car hit. Rob's going to have 4 to start off. So, Dano, you're at 32. What do you think right now about your wild card score?
Not happy about it. I definitely believe with the contestants that are still left to go, I think it's the end of the road for me.
Well,
especially
we shall find out.
with Mark Bavaro stepping up and making his first throw of the second round.
No more for his catches. We'll see how he does there. Wow, 3 pings and 3 throws for this team, this group.
But not the 666 as Rob had the car hit.
No, but he's going to go ahead and throw it
he'll-
around there.
Okay, yeah, that works.
That wasn't around.
Like I said, so I'm going to start drinking early because I'm going to play Roofball anymore today. So
Derek with the ping and a catch. Yeah, I will say I'm definitely thinking that I'm going to have to win my game if I'm going to advance. Oh, cap hit. No catch. Rob, amazingly, is in the lead. It's not that amazing. That's a ping.
ping.
No, thank you. It actually ended up
So we've
hitting it
got
twice.
7 throws and 7 marks in this.
Yeah, we are. This is a really, really good group here. That got the
That's a
ping.
ping.
Just walked up enough. Demers trying to keep pace here. He gets the ping. This has got to be Roofball history. That's 9 throws, 9 marks. 8 pings in and around for this group. Travis has pinged at every throw and finds himself in 3rd place.
Amazing.
Rob finally breaks the mark streak, but he'll retain the lead so far with 22.
I eventually did, but
Weber, now we seem to have kind of fallen back down to earth here.
Well, anything we can do to jinx these guys, you know. Travis stops
Travis's
pops.
throw. Got
Gets the
another
ping.
ping. So Travis now the one on the mark streak. He's got 4 throws, 4 pings. Another ping for Rob. This could be one of the all-time great games. 28 for Seliski already through 9. Weber
Derek
almost
just
had
misses the around.
In. Gets the catch. Holding the 20, still certainly in striking distance of the 2 players slightly ahead of him right now. Just short and the ping streak ends, but he's at 24. I think it hit just flange. Anybody else? I think it hit the
Rob just
front. I don't think it hit the
misses,
base of the
and
pole.
no points for Rob on that one. Still has
Rob
a
points
still has a
out.
lead.
Derek gets the backside ping, walked up just enough for him. 26, he's suddenly in 2nd place. Oh,
We got a
no.
I'd take Steve. He's an objective observer on that. I'd give him the
Alright.
around on that.
35 for Travis. Gets the ping.
That's ping.
All of a sudden, Ruben's score looks like it could be in trouble.
Exactly.
Derek
Derek
waiting for the wind to subside here a little bit.
Ah,
Nice
you stole
gust
my
comes
line. I
through.
was just about to say that.
You're going to say subside?
What?
Subside's a
Well,
good word. Derek gets another walk-up ping. 32 for him. I say Ruben said in his interview that he felt like he was safe, and I thought he was too, but right now,
Possibly
kind of
not.
perilous. Kind of lost that one. He gets a ping
Wow.
anyway. The stars are aligned for Demers. Doesn't get the catch, but he's at 40 now.
Jersey change.
And Sliski pops up
Can't quite
and
turn for him. Can't get the
tries
catch
the
either.
bush dive, but does not succeed, and no points.
No points, but now it's a matter of trying to get over 38.
That's
A
ping.
ping for Derek, and he's at 38, which is currently the wild card number.
Travis steps up and
Short.
nothing. And a point. Looking pretty safe though so far.
After a great start by Seliski. He fell back a little bit, but now he's right at 40. Ruben is almost eliminated right now. Another
a
ping
ping.
from Derek, and if no one goes over, Ruben's going to be out of this tournament. Derek at 44.
Demers off the mark a little
does
bit.
not
No
get
points.
the catch. So with after going into the 10th inning, we got Rob at 40, Derek at 44, and Travis at 41.
Rob steps up.
Just
nothing.
short. So
Nothing and no
Rob
points
is
on that.
Most likely going to finish 3rd, and he's going to be the new wild card number most likely. Derek
Solid
with a
ping
ping.
for the defending champion.
Doesn't get the catch. 49, unless Travis goes around, Derek is going to get the automatic advance. Just short of the ping. Doesn't get the catch either, but he's going to stay in 2nd, which makes him pretty safe wild card wise. And Derek Weber has won the game with a score of 49. Travis with 41. And Rob Seliski at 40 puts him at the number 2 wild card. as
An
of right now.
amazing round.
And we're gonna toss
Fantastic
it- we're gonna
second
toss
round
it
game.
over. We're going to toss it over to Beth Willis, who is with 3rd place, Rob Seliski.
You equally
All right,
suck.
Rob, one word for you. Wild card. How you liking your chances?
I'm liking it. I am the wild card. I mean, I haven't checked the stats, but I probably have squeaked by more than anybody else has on the wild card, so I'm pretty comfortable where I am right now. Steady diet of Cocoa Krispies and Bartles and James does me well.
All right. So we've got some nutrition advice from one of our best players. Back to you in the studio.
All right.
All right.
We are back. Next round, we got Adam, Brian, and Michael. Adam is up first. Let's see what he can do.
Daunting challenge lies ahead of these 3 competitors as the score to beat to make the wild card is a 40. So it looks like
One
the only
point for
the
Adam here.
champion's going to advance unless some magic scores happen.
Yeah, this second round in general has just been stacked. Seems like every game has player upon player with experience.
Well, Brian starts off in the right direction with the ping and a catch. And
Michael Carnes steps up. And gets a -5 off the bat. I think
looks
he
a
wants
little,
to go home.
Looks a little dumbfounded about that.
When you throw it that hard and that high, tends to be what happens.
Mm-hmm. Adam rights the ship, gets the ping, catch on the bounce, but
6 points still.
unfortunately for him, that doesn't work. So Brian steps up, gets ping, plink goes the way down, avoids the car
Gets the
hit,
ping. So he
gets
sits
11
at 11.
points.
Brian could be the dark horse of the day today.
So
Michael
Carnes back from
steps
his
up.
walk of shame. He comes back with the ping. And
his
gets the
catch.
catch. So he's
So-
out of the red. Back up
Back
to
in
a
the
point,
black with 1 point.
which is my favorite AC/DC album. Well, Back in Black.
Back in black.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with it.
Nah. Can't go wrong with that ping.
Hits the car
Can
that
go
time.
wrong
Only
with
gets
the,
4 points.
Can't go wrong with the car hit though. So not too high scoring going on right now.
Not yet. Ooh, just misses it. Gets his catch though.
For 12
and
points.
has 12. Just misses that as well. That's the catch. Up to 2. So after 3, we have Adam at 10, Brian at 12, and Michael at 2. Adam's up.
Takes his time.
Patented side cock there.
A little play action pass.
Yes, I
Throws it
did
up.
say that.
Hits the.
That's debatable. That's a
Yeah.
little bit of a flange.
Yeah, that's just a catch.
11 points. Just misses it.
What do you think of this
Just
afternoon
catch.
sun is doing to the competitors nowadays?
13.
Now here.
It was definitely messing with me a
Yeah.
little bit.
Oof.
It's another over. Down to -3 again. Back in the red. It's definitely getting in at a point where it's in your eyes. Causes quite a bit of glare. And
Now with
causes
that, no,
no
without him
pings and
fumbling
no
there,
catches.
it did not hit the car, so he was at 0 points for that
So he stays at 11.
for that round.
Brian throws it over,
And
opens
he's
the
joined
door.
Michael up in the backyard,
Down
doing
to
some
what,
walk
8?
of shame. And where were these guys during my round?
I don't know.
I'm a little upset about this right now.
I'm hoping Brian steps it up.
Carnes is back,
Carnes,
avoids the
there we
car
go.
hit, gets the ping, brings it back up to 2 points overall. And halfway through, Adam has
still
a
get-
lead with 11 points, Brian with 8, Michael with 2,
It's the ping.
Adam with the ping.
It's the catch.
Easy
up
catch.
To 17. See if Brian can recover. That is his first over. So we'll see if it messes with him. Gets a catch. Up to 9.
So how do you plan to celebrate your victory if you do pull this out today, Rob?
I'm going to buy stock in Bartles and James.
Nice.
And I will keep some on hand at all times because I think that's the key to my...
Can I recommend just buying more Bottles and James as opposed to buying stock in it?
That's probably the smartest
Okay.
idea. Oh,
Adam had nothing on
nothing.
that. I
What
believe
did Carnes get?
Hey, Carnes? Your last throw, what'd you have? Catch. Just catch? Okay. And Brian just gets a catch on that last
Yep.
one. Flirted with and around, but
10.
did not make it down the right side of the chimney there.
Michael.
Carnes tried to do the inside out
More
round.
shy. Gets the point, is up to 4. So after 7, we have Adam at 17, Brian at 10, Michael at 4.
Adam
Gets
with a
the
key
inside out around. 11 points on that one. He is up to 28.
Based on how the scores are going in this game, that could have shut the door on the competition. Still a lot of roof ball left, but we'll see what happens.
I think that over might have messed with
Yeah.
Brian a little bit. He's thrown fairly cautiously.
That is true.
He can't afford to do that right now. Carnes knows
with it
what to
around.
do.
Almost hits the catch multiplier,
Gets the catch,
but
too.
gets the
All right, he's up to
11
15.
points. And he could make it interesting. We'll see what happens
Mhm.
here. Adam really needs to put the pressure on, keep the foot to the bottom of the throttle type, so to speak.
Yep. Can only increase the distance by a point on that.
Brian steps up and gets the ping.
Gets the ping. Close to and around,
Just
though.
the ping and the
Adds
catch.
6 more points to his score there, up to 17. Carnes, solid. Ping and the catch for 6 more is up to 21. So going into the final round of the game, Adam at 29, Brian at 17, Michael at 21.
Barring anything too crazy going on with Mr. Tatman.
Very conservative throw. Gets the catch for 30 points. Brian needs something spectacular here.
Yeah, he needs a 15 to pull anything out here.
Oh, gets an over. He went for it though, so
you did. Well, you have to. You got nothing else going on.
Michael
so.
Carnes needs an around.
Carnes
gets
just
the ping,
the ping
gets the
and the catch.
Finishes with a 27.
A somewhat respectable score, but not gonna be able to pull it off today. So
Nope. So Adam wins it with 30, Brian with a 12, and Michael with 27. Not as high scoring as last couple rounds, but
but it works.
Yep.
When it works, we're gonna throw this
Adam
over to
advances.
Beth, and we're gonna throw this over to Beth Willis. She's gonna interview her brother Adam.
Thank you, Dano. We're really going through the legends of roofball today. We just talked to Casey Campbell, reigning champion of practically everything. And now we're talking to the founder and several times champion now, my brother, Adam Willis. Adam, how was that last round for you?
That was really rough. I don't know if it shows up on camera, but the sun is almost right in our eyes right now. And even with my glasses on, I could barely even see the target. But, you know, I did just enough to get through, so I'm pretty excited about that.
Hell yeah, we're watching you in the next round. Now, do you know who you're facing?
Not yet. We're about to find that out.
All right, well, I'm sure you're going to do well no matter what. Back to you in the booth.
All right, we are set for the semifinals. Dano along with myself. I'm Travis Demers. We have game number 1, Derek, Rob, and Adam. Game number 2 is Casey, myself, and Steve. Let's get it started. Game number 1, Derek will throw first after he had the top score in round number 2. Go ahead, Derek.
First off, Travis, just got to say congratulations on making it out of that round. That was probably one of the most exciting roofball games I've ever seen.
Thank you very much. That was it was a ton of fun. Derek there with the over on his first throw. I was getting a little nervous there. I mean, I had to lead for a little while, and there was that controversial round.
Mm-hmm.
Was that a real throw?
Yeah.
Nice.
Adam's excited about Rob. About Derek's
showing
first
some
throw.
good sportsmanship, congratulating the over on his opponent.
Nothing there for Rob.
Good thing you got that ball, Rob. Good thing you got that ball.
That's Adam. Pulls up for his first throw, gets the ping. And
Did not hit the car, though. Did not hit the car.
No car, no hit, no.
Are you saying roofball players are not athletes, Adam?
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
So Adam, the John Crutch.
Did that hit? Steve, were you watching that? Did that hit the bottom, Derek? It did. Okay. So Derek is back up to 1. Nothing there for Rob. Makes the catch.
Catch up with you a bit, man.
Yep. Take care, bud.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah, hey, take care.
You too.
So Adam steps up,
Second throw.
gets the ping. Plink goes down for a catch. Got a nice little
11.
commanding lead at 11.
It's going to be tough to move on to the medal round today. Nice catch there for Derek. He's got 2. We know somebody's going to lose and put up a big number.
Mm-hmm.
That was short.
But it might not happen with this game, though. All of our competitors are starting a little slow. Ironically enough, Adam, the one that qualifies as 6 seed, depending on what goes on with this throw.
That was a little short.
A little short.
Makes the
Might have
catch.
jinxed him on that one, but still has
He
a.
probably did, and I'm sure he appreciates it.
Well. He advanced and I didn't, so.
Uh-oh.
Derek with the second over of the game. That is not the way to advance.
That's a ping. Nice catch there by the
Fantastic
gymnast,
catch.
showing off those cat-like reflexes. So 6 now
This will
for
be
Rob.
8 points?
Yes, 8. Thank you.
Okay, no problem.
My 3rd grade level math is not working.
Yeah, that's all right.
throws
Adam.
over.
And we got ourselves a game here.
Looks like the wild card might be coming out of the second game, which is good news for me.
Yeah.
Especially going against Casey and Steve. Those guys can sling around the old pigskin.
Yeah, as
And a
the goat would say, they can definitely whiz it in there.
Yeah.
The little Roger Staubach. Or however
Ping.
it goes, I don't know.
It was something like that.
Yeah.
Rob now with 14.
Adam trying to get under the skin of his competitors here.
With his
Steps up.
patented pullback throw. Nothing. Can he make a catch? No. So midway through, Rob 14, Adam 7, Derek -2. Derek trying to get back on the plus side. With the ping, he's on the plus side, making the catch. He does. He now has 4. There are children and dogs, and no, I didn't get anything there.
Nothing.
Lots
Yeah.
of things. Oh,
Yeah, I got
there's
all
actually
kinds of chaos going on here.
Giving away the points.
It's Rob down
Adam
to
with a
13.
ping and a catch can tie Rob for the lead right now.
Ooh, and Adam almost takes out Rob with the play action pullback there.
1 point
Shows
for
a
Adam.
little athletic move. Bring him up to 8
Very
points.
little.
Very little. Defending champion with a ping and a catch. Gets
Derek
himself back
now,
in the game.
He's in second place right now.
Rob steps it up.
Uh-oh.
Nothing. Rolls down for a catch.
He's got 14. Adam again has a chance to tie.
Definitely have left the door open for Willis, and he
Gets the
takes
ping.
advantage of it.
And the catch. He now has 14. It's a 4-point game with Rob and Adam. And now Derek is in the lead with 16. With 2 overs, he is in the lead.
Rob gets a ping as well.
And
a
a
catch.
So Rob now overtakes the lead. He's got 20. Adam can try and
Adam.
tie him up here.
Needs to mark to catch up or to stay with his competitors here.
Nothing. And the catch.
Gets the
He's got
catch.
15. So with 2 throws left, Rob 20, Derek 16, Adam 15. Derek's throw is a
Solid
ping
ping.
and a catch. He's got 22. Rob is now in second place again.
Gets
And
the
around. That was
round.
huge.
Clutch throw from
And the
Blanco
catch. He now has
Filippo.
31.
Just like that, anything can change in these last few throws.
Adam gets the catch. He's got 16. Now it's not over yet.
Is
Now
the
this is
10th
it. This
frame.
is the final throw. Needing a ping. And he
And
gets
the
it.
ping.
28. Adam, you need an around.
Is that all?
No, you need more than that. Unless he throws it over.
Unless he throws it over.
Rob misses the pull.
Yeah, I don't think
Plink goes down, gets the catch.
Rob's got 32.
And Adam is he needs some
He's-
points. He just needs big points.
He can't even get it with the
Yeah.
multiplier. The ping and the
Ping,
catch.
Catch.
And Adam Willis is going to go home or stay home here a little early. Our final score for the semifinal game number 1, Rob 32, Derek 28, Adam Willis eliminated with 22, and the floor for the wild card, actually there's only one wild card spot going to the medal round. That'll be Derek at 28 points. So between Casey, myself, and Steve, there will be one more person moving on, and the wild card set for 28. Beth will be standing by now with Derek, who finished in second place with 28 points, miraculously after throwing 2 overs. Beth?
2 overs and still finishing with a 28. That's a pretty impressive score.
Yeah, that also means if I only did 1 over, I'd actually have won that.
You would have, but it looks like you're in a good position for the wild card.
I wouldn't say that. I think all 3 of the next players would probably crush 28. But I've never had a wild card, so let's use it right now.
All right, we'll see what happens. Derek being very humble here at the Roofball field. Back to you in the booth.
All right, I'm eliminated. Rob's moving on. But now we got to find out the rest of the semifinals here. Casey Campbell, Travis Demers, and Steve Snoopy with Casey making our first throw. And starts with a ping.
Casey has been solid today.
So Rob,
Travis with the Warren Moon.
yeah, Warren Moon is 3rd jersey of the day. So Rob, going back to the final 3, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, feels pretty good.
Who do you least want to face?
Casey.
Okay.
He's the most threatening right now for sure.
And another ping for Casey, proving Rob's point.
Yeah, he's definitely showing it right now.
Well, Travis, another guy who's been close a lot. Another opportunity to perhaps take home that title. So that a ping, I think, right?
That was a ping.
That was ping.
Ping and a catch, and we got a tie game between Casey and Steve so far. But the wild card number is only 28. So a reasonable chance that 2 could advance from this. Looked like that was short, I think.
Base.
Flanged. Casey liked it. What do we think? Anybody have a ruling? Brian, what do you think? You think no? All right, that's
No.
unbiased. We're gonna go with we're gonna go with a 0 or a 1.
Well, that definitely wasn't a ping.
That
or
was
a
definitely
catch.
not. Hang on. Right after this throw, I'll figure it out. That's a
That's a
ping.
ping.
Almost in a round, but stayed a little far down. He goes 18. All right, I'm making an executive decision. Casey's been playing forever. He says he got it. I'm going to give it to him.
I like the decision.
So he's at 18.
second
We
it.
got a tie game between those two guys. Casey with his 4th consecutive ping. He's up to 24.
I think we just lit a fire under Casey's
definitely
hiney there.
possible, yeah.
He's that was a strong ping.
Steve not quite on that one.
Oh, actually
Dead
loses
eye
a point.
on the car, down to 17. Again, he's only looking for 28 now to try to knock Derek out of the competition.
C square just a bit off on that one, but
His
does get the
first
catch.
non-ping of the game. Travis trying to rally, just a little short again.
He needs some good throws there to rally back.
Snoopy, the high school quarterback, gets the ping.
I think I just took John Madden's spot right here with that.
Yeah, I think so too. So Steve up to 22 now. Casey backsides it. 31, he's angling for the 1 seed after a fairly lackluster first game in the semifinals.
Travis just off the mark
Off the
there,
top roof.
and does not get the catch either.
He's
So
gonna
stays at
hold
4
it
points.
Travis seems a little bit flustered.
Snoopy with the ping. And Derek's 28 is in serious jeopardy. Steve already at that number. Casey loses one a little right. The little pole's only been hit once so far today, and it was on a non-caught, what would have been a 15.
I think Steve's the one that threw that too.
And Travis off the mark again.
You always can tell the fatigue when the ball stays right. Not quite following through all the way. Gets the catch, 29. Okay. Gotcha. That I
was a
think
ping.
hit the base.
That was a ping.
Up to 38 for Casey.
Takes a little bit more comfortable lead there. Not quite closing the door, but
Well, but at this time they're both in really good wild card shape. Travis 6 points now. Just trying to avoid the over. Decides to get the ping instead. 35. One of these two guys is going to be the 1 seed.
And Casey making a case
solid
for it.
ping.
44 now for Casey.
There we
Travis's first
go.
ping of the
Gets his
game.
First ping, solid.
Does not get the catch though.
Well, you know, Warren Moon never did win a Super Bowl.
A 2-time Grey Cup
It's
winner
nothing
though.
on
That's
that
true.
one. 35. Going into the last throw.
Can Casey break 50 once again, trying to keep that sun out of his eyes right now? That's in a
Nice.
round.
Gets in around,
Around.
just misses the
Almost
catch
hit the little-
multiplier.
54 points.
Wow.
Travis's final throw of the day,
It's
guns it
just
right
a
over the house.
cat killer there.
Warren Moon also did have a very strong arm. Snoopy is going to advance no matter what he does.
Looks like he'll just get the
for
catch.
1 point.
36 for him. So the final score of game 2, Casey Campbell 54. Travis disappoints a little bit with a 6, and Steve with a 36. Meaning that Casey Campbell is going to be our 1 seed in the medal round, one of the 3 guys with a shot left to win this championship. Steve, despite finishing second in his own game, will get the 2 seed. And Rob Soliski, congratulations, moving on to the final 3 with the
Good job, buddy.
32. And before we go on to the cup, to the medal round, we're going to send it over to Beth Willis, who is with Travis Demers.
Like many a woman, Roofball can be a harsh mistress, and we're here with living proof. Travis, rough rounds. How are you feeling?
I have no idea what you just said, by the way, but you know it was tough. I was squeezing a little bit there in the beginning, and I was trying to do a little bit too much and was coming up a little short. And at the end, I was just throwing it as hard as I could. I didn't really care what I hit. But what I'm really most disappointed at is that I have failed to live up to the legend of Warren Moon by wearing his jersey, and I'm even more disappointed that the other jerseys I brought are gonna have to sit in my trunk for another few months until the next Roofball event.
When you will no doubt dominate.
There is doubt, yes, but that's what's gonna happen. Yeah.
All right. Well, can't win them all. Back to you in the booth.
All right, it's time for the medal round of 2009 Roofball U.S. Open. We have Casey Campbell, Steve Snoopy, and Rob Soliski. One of these guys is going to win a title. Casey Campbell, going for his 5th, is going to throw first. as the #1 seed.
Adam, who do you like out of these guys?
I don't know if there's any denying Casey today, although I said that at the RFA Cup, but he's playing so well so far.
Yeah.
He's in that automatic mode that he's usually in when he wins a title.
Mm-hmm.
But Steve is really good too. And the last time I picked a final 3, I said that Buddy had no chance, and he ended up winning the whole thing. So that's good news for Rob. And there's another ping. The dreaded 666 after 1.
How do you think Casey's experience as a multiple cup winner is going to affect or give him an advantage over the other two?
Well, you know, it definitely should be lower stress. Steve just missing the ping there. I think you would definitely have lower stress. Less to worry about. He's proven himself already.
But he hasn't had as much Bartles and James as Rob has, though.
Point taken.
Which I think has really helped out his game today.
Well, most importantly, 2 of these guys are going to advance. They don't need to win here. They just need to not finish 3rd.
Exactly.
Casey's putting himself in prime position to make his 2nd straight championship game. He hasn't won the U.S. Open since 2003 when he beat Jason Richards in the final.
And they're moving at a rapid pace. The pings are going crazy here.
That's why Rob would really like to keep up, but he's in 3rd place now with 8. Casey is a machine today. 24 points for Campbell, seeking his 5th title. Well, Dana, one of the questions I have for you is if Casey ends up winning this thing, is there suddenly a debate as to who the greatest of all time is?
I think that was settled a month ago.
That was just the greatest of the first decade, my friend.
True.
Yeah, see, I think I spooked Casey by that comment. 25. Steve can tie for the lead with this throw. Not quite. Door's still open for Rob. Got to start getting some marks, though.
Blanco Filippo steps up and just short of the mark.
Still 10 back of Steve.
Casey with a solid ping and a catch. He just looks so smooth and is just graceful up there.
Without a care, too. He just looks like he knows he's got it and he's going to get it done.
Steve is still riding on his tail, though.
Oh, Rob could have really, it would have been a game-changing round. Instead, it's a catch, and he's 15 now, back of Steve.
I'm going to welcome Travis Demers back in the booth here.
Hey-yo.
Casey
and Casey slows down. One of the few one point scores for the game here. Oh,
and on the strength of that, Steve almost grabs a share of the lead, but he's a point back now. Soliski. He got the around.
That is one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
22.
Not just in roofball in general.
Reminiscent of Tiger at 17, the Masters a couple years ago.
That's right. The ball just hanging on the lip and falling in. 38 for Casey. Oh, Steve has left the door a bit open. Almost makes a great catch, but Rob now only down 9.
And Steve is the kind of guy who would die for that. Fortunately for him, he didn't. And
ping for Rob. He's up to 28. Guys, I'm going to turn it over to you. Got to get ready for the championship interview.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'm going to go switch around here.
44 now for Casey.
Steve steps up, a little off the mark there. Ball takes a funny bounce and does not make the catch. He remains at 31 points.
Yes.
Rob, with his 9th throw of the game, goes over.
That has certainly altered the landscape of this event. And
most definitely
has eliminated Rob from contention.
Casey with the backside ping.
Casey's just the man today. He's tearing it up.
He is. Ends up with a solid even 50.
A 50.
50.
Steve with the ping, off the side. The catch. 37. So basically, Rob needs to get the catch multiplier. Rob, you need to get the catch multiplier here.
He needs the throw of a lifetime in order to stick around.
Catch multiplier. And Rob dribbles that one down his leg and finishes with a 24.
Well, a familiar place, or a familiar spot, 3rd place, that Rob Soliski found himself in.
Yeah.
Fantastic finish, though. I mean, it was a really strong competition for him, really great field. But like always, it seems to be 3rd place for Rob, not in the cards for him today. We're going to toss over to Beth, who is with Rob Soliski.
Impressive showing, first of all. And I just heard this is your third place in the Roofball tournament?
Yep.
You feeling good about it?
I'm feeling like Ruben Shug.
All right. Well, understandable. But it was still a very impressive showing against 2 incredible players. And yeah, we're just very proud of you here at the Roofball World, or the Roofball U.S. Open. Oh, sweet Jesus. So yeah, what's up next? Are you gonna train in the off season?
I'm gonna go drink some beer, and then I'm probably gonna come back with a cold arm and try and do that in the next game.
All right.
More Bartles and James to come for sure.
So we've got our first product endorsement here at Roofball. Back to you.
And as we get ready for the championship round here, Adam Willis is standing by with our 2 competitors.
All right, thank you, Travis. One of our 2 competitors, our number 2 seed, is one of those guys who came in rapidly, took the world by storm in his first roofball tournament at the RFA Cup, and looks like he's ready to do it again. He finished 3rd last time with a shoulder injury. This time he's pretty fit as a fiddle, and I think he's got a good shot at the title. Steve Snoopy, come on up. Congrats.
Slow clap.
All right, so I think you summed it up for us well at the last tournament, but why do you think you're able to throw the ball up there and hit the pole as easily as you do?
I throw a lot. I always have a football in my truck. It's what I love to do. It's what I grew up doing. So playing high school quarterback might have had something to do with that.
All right, Steve, thank you. We'll call you back up for the coin toss in a second. And our other competitor, the number 1 seed, he has 3 scores of 50 or more today. His low score of the day is a 42. He's a 4-time roofball champion and is coming off a runner-up performance at the RFA Cup. Casey Campbell, come on up. Good to see you here once again. So what's it going to take to get number 5 today?
Just keep hitting pings, really. You just throw it up there, it hits that little pipe, and then comes back down right to you. If it's coming back to me and I don't have to move, I'm having a good game.
Any psychological impact from the first time you didn't win a championship when making the championship last tournament?
Well, I guess the biggest thing is that I've been here a few times, so I've not that I've stopped caring, but you know, it's just the novelty is kind of worn off. So it's just, you know, back up here doing it again and having fun and no real pressure. So.
All right, we'll see how you do. Let's bring Steve back up here for the coin toss. And gentlemen, if you'll both look at the coin here, the Roofball Federation of America logo is heads, and the beautiful picture of the house is tails. Casey is the first seed you're going to call it in the air, right?
House.
Which would be tails. And tails it is. Casey, would you like to throw first or second?
I'll go second.
All right, guys, shake hands, and we'll start the championship game. Let's go back to the booth.
And we are set for the final round here as Steve Snoopy and Casey Campbell will square off. Casey won the coin toss. He deferred, so Steve is up first. Ready for Steve's first throw.
All right, guys, who do you like?
I'm still staying with Casey. Casey is
You? Go ahead, Steve. It's okay. I'm going to pick Steve on this one.
You are?
Casey gets into a zone.
Is that a pick or a round?
That was
an
I
round.
think that was a round. I think
It's 11 points.
That's
off
11
the bat.
points for Steve to start.
Casey gets into his zone. He just pings and catches.
that's ping.
Misses the catch though.
Yeah, it's only 5 points.
Yes, I'm aware of how
Oh
the
no.
scoring system
Oh,
works.
yeah, sorry.
Apparently
Thanks,
not,
Chief.
since you wrote down
Yep.
6.
All right.
Well, I wasn't watching. It's not because I didn't know what was going on. I've got the sun in my eyes. I've got this pole in my face. It's kind of hard to keep track of everything that's going on.
Hey, you think the competitors are going through stuff?
And
What's,
faces are a little distracting.
You know what?
what's it like being the... And stuck.
Okay, so
with that, Steve gets the pin.
oh, Steve went for. Okay, I see it.
It's all good football.
Well, I'm going to be out of here to start chucking them out. Thanks.
Did you win anything?
No. You need help with that, Will? Give me a ball.
Oh, there it is. I am.
Okay.
Is it Casey's turn or my turn?
It is your turn, Steve. Or are we rolling still? Okay, go ahead. Steve gets the ping there, and thanks to the magic of editing, it looks like that there was no delay, but it actually took 3 hours for us to get that ball down. Steve has 28, Casey has 17 whenever Casey comes back onto the side of the roof. Casey, you're up. Hey,
Ooh,
no, almost
just
got the
missing
around
the
there.
around.
So Steve with a 5-point lead after 4 rounds. Steve got nothing there. Makes the catch. He's got 29.
Yeah, but open the door for Campbell there with just getting the catch.
So we can tie it with a ping and a catch.
Ooh,
Nothing.
this is
Nothing.
gets
Does
the
make a
catch
catch.
though.
Steve with the around. Wow.
Down so I can see. Thanks.
Steve has a
Huge
16-point lead.
Wow.
Casey with the ping.
Ping.
Nice
And
job
catch.
by
Great
Casey there.
catch to stay within striking
It's
distance.
not over yet, though. Steve, was that a ping?
Ping.
I
Yep.
believe that was a ping.
And a catch. That was definitely a ping.
Casey gets around.
That was important.
And gets
He
the
needed
catch.
that.
That was clutch.
This is huge.
So 5-point lead for Steve with 3 throws left. He makes the ping.
10-point lead,
Cannot make
no
the
catch. So it just remains at 10-point lead. The 51 through 8.
Just short.
Looks like he's going for the rounds. But
2
usually
throws left. Steve's up by 9. And
Oh,
Steve
gets,
gets around.
gets the ping, or ping over.
Yeah,
It was a ping over.
Ping over.
So Steve will stay at 51.
Asterisks.
Casey.
Casey's going to join him back
throws it
there.
over.
Wow.
That drops him down to 30.
I think I could actually hear the sigh of relief coming from the backyard.
I think so. I think you're right.
I can't hear or see anything because the sun is blinding my eyes and destroying the rest of my senses now as well.
Yeah, there really isn't no game that's going on right now. We're just kind of making it up as we go along.
Yeah.
So
Going into the end, this is well.
we've got
This looks like it's
for all
pretty
intents and
much
Steven doesn't
purposes.
throw it over. He's okay. Ping.
Goes for the ping,
and
goes
he
for the
just
catch.
clinched it. Steve
He had it.
will win.
He had it won, and he went for the ping still. I like the style.
Since there is no way, no 20-point play.
This is basically just to make it official. Lob up
Oh,
and
misses it. Gets the catch.
So Steve Snoopy wins his first Roofball Championship, defeating the 2003 U.S. Open Championship Casey Campbell by the final score of 57 to 39. Beth Willis
Right
is standing
on.
by with the runner-up for today, Casey Campbell.
Thanks, Travis. Campbell just barely missed it today. I heard this is your second consecutive runner-up.
Yeah.
So, are we looking for more Campbell titles in the future?
You know, just a little off on this last one. Just wasn't quite hitting as much on the pings, and they didn't bounce the right way. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. He threw well. He did well, so just look for the next one.
I've heard of a lot of players talking about the fact that the new roof has actually been affecting their game. Did you discover that at all for yourself?
Well, usually I just hit the thing without hitting the roof. I just ping, so that doesn't really impact me. But once you start hitting, it starts bouncing kind of weird. And so there's a few that kind of went over that I didn't think would normally. But, you know, you play to what you got. So.
Well, you're still a champion in our hearts, Campbell. Back to you in the booth.
All right, thank you very much, Beth. And it's going to be back over to you in just a second as Steve Snoopy makes the long walk over to talk to the lovely Beth Willis. And Beth now standing by once again with our champion, Steve Snoopy.
Thanks again. Victory is sweet. How you feeling?
Great. I couldn't feel better.
Yeah? Does it rank up there with a great victory on the football field, or?
You know, I think it might. I haven't been on camera or on the field in so long that this just feels great.
All right.
It's really good.
Well, congratulations to you, and we'll see you at the trophy presentation.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Back to you.
All right, Beth, thank you very much. And let's put some finishing touches on this thing before we go over to the awards ceremony. Steve Snoopy finished third his last time out today. He's the champion. It was impressive to see the way that he stepped up. And he had a 57 in the final. That's one of the high score. I think it might be even the high score for today. It's now time for our awards ceremony.
All right, we're going to have one Willis open this awards ceremony because I will be presenting an award to another Willis. This man is the founder of the game. This man has won countless titles and played in every single tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, semifinalist Adam Willis. Adam, well done.
Thank you very much.
Hell yeah. How was this tournament for you? How'd it feel?
It was pretty good. I'd like to thank the 3 people who cheered for me just now. That was special.
Yeah.
You know, I started the day thinking that I was not going to do well at all, and I was happy to, you know, had a lot of butterflies in the first round and made it through the first, barely made it through the second, and I'm happy to take home a little more hardware this year.
All right, well, congratulations, and gentlemen.
Good job.
Thanks, sir. You're welcome.
All right, semifinalist Adam Willis. I'm going to hand the mic over to him now.
All right, thanks, Beth. We're going to move on with the other 2 semifinalists. The first one almost won the World Championship earlier this year and has been a stalwart veteran ever since the first time he played back in 2008. Travis Demers, semifinalist today. Travis, you've been close numerous times. What do you need to do to get over the top?
Win.
Congratulations, Travis. Here comes your medal on your lay. Congrats again. You can head on over there. And an amazing fact about this next man, he has won all but 3 games that he's played in his roofball career, but all 3 times that he didn't win, he was eliminated on the spot, all in the semifinals. Our third and final semifinalist, Derek Weber. And more people clapping for you than me. That's kind of unfortunate, or great. As one of the new guys. So Derek, you won this tournament last year, and in 3 successive tournaments after that, semifinal out. Any explanation for that?
I need to score more points, evidently. No, I don't know. I seem to just self-destruct. I guess it's 20 good throws and then kind of just peter it away.
Well, still a very good showing. You're one of the up-and-coming stars of roofball, so you're about to get yet another medal.
Congratulations. Thanks, Matt.
Tegan, congratulations.
Thanks.
Women's champion. Here, Beth will give you your medal.
Congratulations. Thanks.
And how'd you enjoy your first roofball tournament?
It was a lot of fun. I hope to play again next time.
And what do you have to say to Dieter at this moment?
You'll get one of these soon, I'm sure. Keep the family name, the honor, you know.
For the first time this year, and for the 11th time in U.S. Open history, we had a time trial event today. And Derek Weber was not going to go an entire U.S. Open without getting his name back on the U.S. Open trophy. You're a time trial champion with a score of 44 points. Derek Weber, come on back out. So this is your second time trial. What were you thinking? How did it go for you today?
It actually turned out pretty well. I even had an over, and still got a couple of rounds there. And I think in a time trial, if you can get 20 quick points like that, you're going to do pretty good.
If you were advising a future time trial competitor, what would you say? What does their mindset need to be coming into a time trial?
Don't rush it until the very end when you just try to get as many throws in as you can.
Understood. Here comes your beautiful commemorative clock. Definitely should show that off for the camera. There you go. Derek Weber, your time trial champion, ladies and gentlemen. Congrats again. We'll be seeing it again in a little bit here. All right. He compared himself to Ruben Shug earlier today. Not in terms of runners-up, but in terms of third places. For the 3rd time in his roofball career, Rob Salisky has finished 3rd. Rob, come on up. Congratulations, Rob.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's good stuff.
How do you feel about your performance today overall?
I feel actually really well, really good about the performance. I put up some pretty big scores there. Just happened to have some bounces go off in the wrong directions on that last game, but it was some great championship players I was against, and had a really good time.
What's the biggest factor in finishing in 3rd place? Is there a fatigue factor when you get to the 4th game?
No, I think it's more of just a pressure factor. Actually, more of a caution factor. You start to throw a little bit more cautious, and that never bodes well. So I just need to kick myself in the head every time that happens, and just start, throwing a little bit harder and a little bit higher.
Well, either way, you're back on the podium. Go ahead and take your spot up here on the 3rd place platform. And Mr. Azar coming out once again with the 3rd place medal.
Thank you.
A little bling for you.
Sweet.
Congratulations.
Thanks, buddy.
Rob Salisky, 3rd place. Before a couple of months ago, Casey Campbell had never lost a championship game. He was a 4-time champion and was considered among the greatest roofball players of all time. The last 2 tournaments, he's finished 2nd in both tournaments, runner-up at the 2009 RFA Cup to Buddy Emmons, and today to Steve Snoopy, but has only dramatically enhanced his roofball Hall of Fame resume. Casey Campbell, come on up. So Casey, today you had 3 scores in the 50s, a 42 and a 39. How do you pull that kind of number off time after time?
Well, just hit the ping all the time. Just keep doing it. Unfortunately, the 39 came at the end. It really should have been at the beginning and then kind of go up from there. But you just throw it, keep consistent. The minute you start trying to throw rounds, you're never going to win. And so near the end, I started trying to throw rounds and just doesn't bounce how you think it will. So, oh well.
And what do you think of your competitor in the final, Steve Snoopy?
Steve's good. He throws the ball really well, very consistent. He's always going to be right around the pole. And so hopefully, I'll meet him again next time and take the trophy home.
All right, Casey, congratulations. Jump on up on the podium. Second place, Casey Campbell. All right, now there's a trend in roofball history that a first-timer tends to do amazingly well. A little lesser known is that generally in the second tournament, the guy who was just had a great rookie start does not do as well. Steve Snoopy has defied those odds and is our champion. Steve Snoopy, come on up, please. Congratulations.
Thanks.
What put you over the top today?
Luckily, that last round, Casey didn't throw as well as he had been, and I threw better than I had all day. So I think those two factors together, not throwing it over. My very first throw in that final was on a round with a catch, so that's a great way to start.
You think you can do this again?
I think I can. Like Casey said, I'm pretty consistent. So I came out third in my first tournament, and now I won a championship. So.
Well, this may be a bit of a sea change. You're the first, perhaps, real athlete to win a championship. What do you think that says about the future of the sport of roofball?
I think it's growing. I think we're going to get some real athletes out here, some better athletes, and there was a guy out here today from Texas. So we're going national.
All right, man, congratulations. Take your spot up there on the top of the podium. Steve Snoopy, your 2009 Roofball U.S. Open champion. And Matt Azar delivers the medal here.
Thank you.
Now a little extra from 2008 champion Derek Weber presenting the Roofball U.S. Open Championship trophy to Steve Snoopy. Congratulations to all our winners today. Give it up.